Hello, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hello. Welcome to My Side Hustle Facebook group. Today is going to be real simple and easy stuff. We're not going to overthink things. We're not going to overcomplicate things. There's two platforms that we're going to talk about today. Two platforms that you can use for free, because free is a very good price. Free is a very good number to promote your online offers. So if you're in Live Good, if you're in OLSP, if you're in Got Backup, if you have the My Side Hustle team referral link, which is a huge platform that gives you a ton of different promotional links that you have access to, and you get to share them all with one link, one system. Those are the things that you need to drive traffic to. Now, the harsh reality. Money is time, and time is money. If you don't have a lot of money to be able to invest in your business, say you bought OLSP for $7 and it was the last $7 you have, you need to drive traffic to your OLSP. So you need to rely on your Facebook platforms and your social media platforms and platforms like EasyHits4U and Herculist, which is what we're going to talk about today. You can see at the bottom of the screen, mysidehustle.vip/EasyHits4U, mysidehustle.vip/Herculist, if you do not already have accounts on those platforms. If you do, open them up in a new tab. So before we get started, I strongly encourage everybody be watching this on a separate device from your computer. Or if you have multiple monitors and you can watch this live on one monitor and listen along and have the platforms open on another monitor, so you can actually go through and do exactly what I am going to show you how to do, you will be able to learn the skills to create habits. And in these habits, it's very monotonous. It's very time consuming to get very little results, but the results can come in. It's not going to prove, I'm not going to promise you that you're going to get 1,000 leads by the end of the week if you spend 80 hours a day clicking on these things. Nobody has 80 hours a day to click, but you know what I mean. It's not guaranteed that you're going to get results. One thing about these platforms, and this is just brutally honest, brutal honesty. A lot of people are looking for traffic to their websites. So you might have a company website, and the more traffic you have, the better it looks for Google Analytics. You might have a YouTube video that you're trying to get a lot of exposure to and a lot of views at, so you can try to get monetized on YouTube. These platforms work for those kind of things too. For multi-level marketing opportunities, such as Live Good, such as OLSP, there are a lot of people that are using these platforms to promote their Live Good team link. If you're in Live Good, you know what that is. There are a lot of people using these platforms to promote their mega link. So the chances of finding people that are actually looking to buy into or become your customer from those platforms are slim, but it can happen. I have gotten a number of leads through different free platforms. And later on, in probably next week, we're going to talk about how to set up tracking. Because that's going to be very important. But for right now, you need to learn how these systems work. So that's what we're going to talk about today. The basics of how these systems work. We'll peel back the layers and get deeper into tracking so you can actually look at your specific links and the analytics within your back office of OLSP or your back office of Live Good or whatever it is you're promoting. If you can create a tracking link and put tracking links in these systems, then you can figure out which systems are working and which systems aren't. Once you figure that out and see which ones are working for you, then you focus more time and energy into those systems and less time and energy into the ones that aren't producing results. Later on in this week, we are also going to cover Traffic Ad Bar and Leads Leap. But for today, we are focusing on EasyHits4U and Herculist. Right there. So let's get into it. If you don't have it yet, EasyHits4U. I'm going to pull it up, share my screen, and I'm going to log into my EasyHits4U account. I'm already logged in. So it's mysidehustle.vip/EasyHits4U. If you don't have it, go to the account, get signed up. In fact, we'll go into the setup process as well. So enter your personal information. You can choose which websites you want to share on your profile page. So I have a number of websites, and look, I haven't even looked at this in a long time, and I see that none of my websites are shared on my profile page. So I'm going to select them all now. If you don't have any in here, you certainly can add websites to your profile page. So you can add your Live Good page. You can add your OLSP page. You can add your My Side Hustle page. So if somebody happens to look at your EasyHits4U profile, or if you sign somebody up to EasyHits4U with your referral link, we'll talk about that, and they go to your profile, they're going to see which opportunities that you're involved in. So you definitely want to have some websites in there. Facebook. Connect your Facebook page. So if you don't know how to do that, I'm going to go to Facebook. Normally, I wouldn't show all of this stuff, but I don't right now. I don't care. Copy my Facebook URL and get it pasted in there. There's this, how do I get it? This is the most awkward how do I get it page that I've ever seen. So their how do I get it link obviously does not work very well. But you can choose whether you want it to be private, connections only, or public. I'm making them all public. Twitter is the same, YouTube the same, Instagram the same. You just get your profile link and paste it in there. I don't have my TikTok on here. I'm going to do that too. Let's go to your TikTok page, view profile. Copy that URL, throw it in there. I don't have the URL for Twitter. I'll do that later. I don't care about Twitter. X. Now, down here in the bottom, I see I have get 200 new leads to email every day, and it has my lead gen secret link. I don't even use my lead gen secret anymore, so I'm going to delete that. My number one commission generating system, OLSP system, com.com/join/8780531. That's my mega link. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. Later on, I'll come through and I will actually do a more realistic about me section. You can treat this like it's your own website if you want. I would definitely put some time into it, but right now we need to get into the training. So save profile. I'm saving it. And this is the home page. So hopefully you're at the home page now. And I'm going to open up the stream on my phone so I can follow along if there's any questions in chat. If I'm going too fast, please say so. If this is confusing or you're just not getting it, let me know. Most of these platforms is pretty self-explanatory when it comes to setting up your information. So keep that in mind. Anything in chat so far? If you're here, if you're watching this live, it is right now. It is 3:13 p.m. Pacific time on August 14th, which means it's Wednesday or Thursday where I'm at. Thursday, August 14th, 3:13 p.m. Pacific. If you're live in chat, type hashtag live. That's the hashtag is the pound sign. You hold down shift on your keyboard and hit the number 3. And then type live. Hashtag live if you're watching this live. If you're watching this afterwards, you're watching the replay, type hashtag replay in the chat. So just so we know. All right. Easy hits for you. The first thing that I suggest to do when you get into your account every day, stop by Easy Hits for You. Look at the offers. So you can see right here, I have 560 offers. So what does that mean? These are ways that I can get credits to my Easy Hits for You account. So the first thing that I do is I go through and I look at all of the ones that have 3 or more actual credits, which is looks like a stack of coins. So for that, you click on it. My top one says visit. Philip, I see you're here. Hashtag live. It is the biggest traffic exchanger, right? I don't, you know what? That's a good question. It is a very popular one. However, like I said before, if you missed it, using these platforms does not necessarily guarantee you're going to get a lot of signups to your page. If you need hits for Google Analytics or views for YouTube, absolutely. It is definitely good for that. But if you're looking for signups to your affiliate programs, it's probably you're gonna have to put in a lot of effort. Or here's the other way to make it more successful. Learn how to create your own landing page that redirects. So if you can make your own landing page that stands out, that looks different, it looks separate, it does not look like the same OLSP mega link or the same Live Good tour link, because you're gonna see those pages in here. If you can create a landing page that's going to capture somebody's attention, get them to sign up, and then redirect them to the page that you want. Or once they're signed up, you have an email autoresponder, or they're in your email list because they signed up, if you did it right, with the landing page. We'll go over training for that later too. But once you have that system set up and they're automatically getting the emails when they sign up, that is going to get you way more exposure, way more progress. You're going to build your leads way faster that way. Still not guaranteed that they're going to sign up to Live Good or sign up to OLSP or sign up to whatever offers that you're emailing, but you want to make sure your email copies are consistent. You want to make sure your email is not going to the spam box. That's a completely different world. So right now we're just clicking, just showing the basics of the click. So Philip, glad you're here. Thanks for being here. David, I'm glad you're here. Gwen, what's up? Jesse, my brother from another mother. Hope you're well. If you're here, type something in chat so I know you're here. So back to Easy Hits. If you looked at, so you saw that I clicked on Visit Chime, and it pulled it up in a new tab. So for some reason, Easy Hits for You is not keeping it within their platform, probably because the link itself has a redirect option in it. I've seen that a lot lately. So that means you're not getting credit for it. So there's people that have been kind of abusing the system. Obviously, this is a Chime affiliate link, so Chime has it set up in their system, probably so they're able to kind of avoid traffic exchanges like this, but obviously it's in the traffic exchange. So it's not foolproof. If you know how to get around and you know the loopholes to get to work through, you really can't do anything. Philip said, of course, there are traffic exchanges that have blogs, etc. Traffic exchanges are good for raising awareness on our products, services, and recommendations. Absolutely. If you can create your own page, that is always the biggest benefit, because it doesn't, if you make it with the right colors and you learn some psychological methods of attracting attention to a website, you learn what fonts to use and what size fonts to use. There are so many things that can be learned, and I'm still learning. If you look at the My Side Hustle page, or the mysidehustle.team page, there's so much I have to rework because I've learned a lot since I created that page. Right now, I want to make sure the page works and the system is working the way it's supposed to. It's not quite there yet, but it's almost. So until we get into that, then I'll peel back the layers and I will get back into redesigning everything so it fits the psychological realm of what people are looking for. But that is very important. Honestly, you're going to have way more success on any of these traffic exchanges when you learn how to build your own landing pages and use your own websites rather than use the pre-made ones that the systems are giving you. So Chime is not working. It's giving us a new window. So the next one is a YouTube video. Guaranteed money in 24 hours. And that looks almost familiar. Let's click on it and see what it is. Oh, look, it's Wayne Crow. I'm going to go ahead and unmute
I was self-funded. Thought I just paid for everything myself with all of my own money. And I don't know.
You know what I find interesting about this? Wayne Crow is against traffic exchanges. He doesn't like traffic exchanges. He says they're a waste of time. He feels like places like EasyHits4U and Herculist are a waste of time, but why would he be putting his YouTube video in EasyHits4U? Because it may not get leads, but it's going to get a lot of views to YouTube. And when the YouTube algorithm gets triggered, see, this isn't even Wayne's account. This account is Home Biz, and it has somebody else's. So somebody took Wayne's video, put it in YouTube. In the comments, they're using their own affiliate link for the 24-hour challenge, but they're using EasyHits4U to get views to the YouTube video, so it boosts the video. So this has now had 256 views. This page only has 3 subscribers. So there's no way it would get to 256 views just by throwing it on YouTube. So by using this method, it's getting a lot of extra exposure to the YouTube video, which boosts it up in the YouTube algorithm. And the YouTube algorithm will think this must be an important video if this account only has 3 subscribers but 256 views. So it's going to automatically and intrinsically show the video to more people. So this is actually kind of really smart. But because I watched it for the allotted amount of seconds, I got the bonus added. So you can see I got the tokens for that. I got the credits for that. Nancy, what's up? Thanks for being here. So we're going to go on to the next one. Hopefully you're doing this as I'm doing it. Casey.
Giữa lòng thành phố Vũng Tàu sôi động, trên mặt đường đường tháng 2 tấp nập, có một không gian.
Casey's sitting here and he's watching and he's trying to take all of it in. But I strongly suggest if you have the ability, watch this on one screen and do it on the other. It's the best way. The best way to learn, the best way to do this as we go along. Plus, you'll be sitting here getting the credits as we're all getting credits. So watch it on one screen, do it on the other. So I got my points for that. This one, view. And then it says, please like, subscribe, and support the channel, and 20 seconds in parentheses. That means we have to watch it for 20 seconds. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to comment. They're just asking you to when they put the description in there. This is Vietnamese language, I would say, in this video. Yes, definitely. There are people all over the world that use these platforms. And you're going to see, if you go into the credit, like people are buying credits or earning credits and then spending those credits to get more exposure to their YouTube videos. So these people are obviously trying to get monetized on YouTube, or they're already monetized on YouTube and they're just getting more views so they can boost their YouTube monetization. It's a real thing. So if you learn how to become a content creator, you want to put videos on YouTube and make money on videos on YouTube, this is a perfect way to do it. That's for another training. So I got my bonus for that. Scroll down, visit Easy Money. See, and I keep my settings kind of high for blocking spam or not being able to. If you don't have proper HTTPS, proper SSL certification, a lot of people don't know what that means. So this partner.affiliatesprofitclub.com sent an invalid response. I can't go to the website. I have blocked certain things like that. You might be able to. So I will have to skip that one. The next one is another YouTube. There's only 2 left. So I'm going to grab one of those. Philip, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I like doing these because there are a lot of people. So many people are out there looking for ways to make money online or ways to supplement their income, or they're just not working. I've 2 friends over the last 2 days let me know that they lost their job, or they've been laid off, or their job went under bankruptcy for whatever reason. And now they're struggling to figure out how they're going to pay bills. And while they're waiting, they're taking advantage of opportunities. They're getting involved in their online businesses and building their online businesses so they can try to generate some income. So you never know when somebody's ready. You never know when somebody is going to be like, either they want more money. This is a perfect time to get the ball rolling to make some extra money for Christmas, for example. Perfect time. So people either want more money, they need more money, or they just have a lot of free time. That's usually it. So, what up? I am not sure how to pronounce your name. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're here. So, when you go through your offers section, go down and do all of the offers that you want to. A lot of them you'll see text at site visits, text ad clicks, banner clicks, site visits. I try to do, I stick with the ones that are just the credits. I'm not really into collecting the other things, and I'll explain why in a minute. Tasha, what's happening? Good to see you. Hope you're well. So when you're looking for credits, you can go to websites over on the left-hand side on your menu. Maybe. I might be lagging because I'm live. There we go. Clicking on websites. And you can see that I have a number of websites here that I have for promotions. I have 0 balance on these. I have 20 credits. So what I'm going to do is evenly distribute the credits. It's going to distribute 20 to all of the sites that I have for promotion. Now, when you want to add a new site, click on Add a New Site. Don't worry about reward for visits unless you buy credits or you have a lot of credits to get rid of. This is the exchange part. So you put in your link. If you want to do your OLSP mega link, put your mega link in there. If you want to do your Live Good tour link or your free health assessment link, put it in there. I strongly suggest creating your own landing page. I will do another training on that later, and using that as the link that you put in here, or use your My Side Hustle link, because that's going to draw attention to you. That's going to give you a lead in My Side Hustle, and then you can add them to your email autoresponder or your email system, whatever it is you choose to use, and you can email them about whatever information you want. Getting leads, getting contacts. It's building your contact list. And then the title, you want to put a catchy title. So if it happens to pop up in another menu, there's a title that makes people want to click on it. So when you're done, you can go into advanced settings if you want to. I never do. I leave it alone because the more advanced settings that you add, the more credits it takes per hit. I leave it alone. And then you can add another site if you want. So you can put your OLSP here. You can put your Live Good here. You can put your My Side Hustle on the next one. Once you have the websites in here with the titles that you want, click on Submit Websites. So that will put them in here in your website view. Here, the green button, you can turn it off and on if you don't want it active. So say you have something, Philip, talk later, must finish, STH, gave myself task. Great job, Paul. Thank you. Have a good weekend, Philip. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. This will be up for 30 days, which is the maximum length that Facebook allows videos to remain up now before it takes it down. So we'll be up for 30 days. So you can turn your websites off and on here. So if there's something that's a priority, let's say OLSP has their contest and a Megalink contest. So you want to focus all of your traffic on Megalink, you can deactivate all the rest. That way, when you have more credits to put in here, it only puts the credits on the active buttons. So you can turn everything off that you're not trying to make a priority, or if you really want to focus on one or two, you can turn them on. I leave them all on because you never know who's surfing, who's clicking. So mine are all on. This is where it gets monotonous and tedious, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. And if you have dual monitors, or if you have a tablet and a computer, or if you have a phone and a computer and you're sitting... Yeah, anytime you have sitting around with your laptop in front of you, you should have your laptop open. I tell that to everybody. If you have an availability and you have some free time, you're watching TV, have your laptop open. If you're cooking dinner, you're doing something that requires attention, don't have your laptop open. But if you're just doing some mind-numbing, time-killing stuff, have your laptop open and be clicking on here. So you saw I clicked on surf. Now, I'll go back, actually. Start surfing. Start surfing is what you want to click on. I have 2 accounts. Full disclosure. I have 2 EasyHits4U accounts under 2 different emails. So a lot of times if I'm sitting here looking at something on my phone or watching something on a tablet, or I'd be catching up on YouTube videos. I watch a lot of YouTube videos on investments, crypto investments, stock investments, make money online. Constantly watching new videos to try to stay above the trends, ahead of the trends. So a lot of times I'll be watching those on my phone, and I will have both of my monitors, both of my accounts with EasyHits4U. Now, when it's done with the countdown, you have to pick the picture that matches another picture. So this is really easy. Really, really easy. Obviously, this little graph clipboard thingy, there's 2 of these, but not of anything else. So you pick one of these. It doesn't matter which one. You click on it. That's how it authenticates your credits. And then you just wait for that green bar to go. And then you pick the next one. So the target, not another target. The coin, there's another coin, or whatever it is that is. And we click on it. We got half a credit. So as you keep doing this, every time you get through 25 clicks, the screen will turn kind of greenish, and you'll get a button. We're going to go ahead, and I'm at 15 now, so we're going to go ahead and get 15 more clicks in so I can show you how this works. This is time consuming. Like I said, time is money. If you don't have money to invest in traffic to your websites or money to put out advertising for your websites or for your opportunities, this is a free way to try to generate some traffic. Marla, thanks for being here. I'm glad you're here. It is time consuming, but I will tell you that I spend a lot of time working on other things, whether it be in Canva, whether I'm creating emails and creating HTML versions of an email. There's a big difference between a standard or regular text email and an HTML email when it goes to an inbox. That's for another training, another day. So I spend a lot of time doing that. So as I'm doing those kind of things on one monitor, I'll have Easy Hits up for you on the next monitor. My goal, and I do not reach it every day. In fact, the days that I do actually reach my goals on Easy Hits4U are very, very, very limited because it is not a priority to me. There's other things that I know how to do to make money in a faster way, in a better way. But if you're just getting started and you need to rely on free methods, this is an excellent way to do so. So I always try to have Easy Hits4U up, and that's why I started with Easy Hits4U, because it's kind of a starting point. Cynthia, good afternoon. So anytime you want traffic to your websites, this is the platform. This is where it starts. Again, other people, if you've noticed, I'm just looking at the little pictures. I watch the green bar, and then when the picture pops up, I choose the right one, and then it flips to the next one. I don't look at the offers very much unless it really catches my attention. Like, this is very, very attention-grabbing to me. Might be ugly to other people, but it caught my attention. So I'll scroll down and I'll look at it, and I quickly realize this is something I've already looked into, and it's something that I am not interested in, but you might be. I'm not, so I click on the next picture. I have 8 clicks to go. So once we get through the next 8 clicks, I'll show you the next step, and then we're going to move on to Herculist. Because Herculist has a few different areas that you can earn traffic and generate traffic from. There's a few different ways. So if you're just joining, I hope you're well. This is unless you're involved in internet marketing and online marketing and making money online, this is probably really boring to you. If you want to learn how to make money online and you want to learn the basics or get started, get your foot in the door, reach out to me. Send me a message, let me know, or go to askbiggs.com and go all the way to the bottom of the page. Drop your name and email, and I'll add you to my email list. So when I do trainings and do basic stuff, or we can have a conversation one-on-one. I'll invite you to one of our Zoom open houses. We have open houses with my team so we can answer some of those Q&A questions and help bring clarity. Literally, online marketing and affiliate marketing is something anybody can do. Anybody and everybody can do it. You just have to want the desire to have money. So if you have a need or a want to add some extra income and you have some free time, don't expect to make 40, 50 bucks an hour, the hour that you put in right off the gate, because it's not going to happen. Unless you are super attractive and have a large social media following already, it's not going to happen. And that's just real. So I'm going to get through. We got 4 clicks left. And see, it didn't take very long to get through these 15 clicks. So as you're doing other things, you make sure that you have websites in there and you go through and you're generating clicks. My daily goal on Easy Hits for You, again, is 300. So this says 23 surfed today. I have a long ways to go if I'm going to hit 300. Before Casey got involved in OLSP, before he started his own online journey, I literally, when he had some free time, I would have him sit at my computer, a separate computer that I have with 2 different monitors, and do the clicking for me while I'm working on other stuff. So if you have, like, parents, moms and dads, if you got a kid that's got a little bit of computer smarts to him, get him involved in affiliate marketing and email marketing and online marketing. Get him involved in OLSP. Get him involved in Live Good. There's 12 and 13-year-olds that are making $700, $800, $900 a month just with OLSP system alone because they're learning how it works. Imagine once they build their own following and they build their community up, how much money they're going to be making. So incredible. Daryl, thanks for joining us. So I got through my 25 hits. You can see I kind of turned greenish. It says, great news, Mr. Biggs. Thanks for surfing Easy Hits for You. You surfed 25 pages today already, so you just reached one of our bonus pages. Every 25 pages you get through 300, and this is why I do 300. Because every 25 pages you hit, you get a prize. So let's click on Claim Your Prize, and it gave me 25 text ad impressions. I'll show you what those are in a minute. So then I click on the next one, and the present, the little gift up here, the surf prizes that you see underneath the Surf Today window, it started over. So now it says 24. 24 more clicks to get the next prize. Now, it's every 25 clicks you get a prize. If you can fill up the jewel, this jewel changes, and it starts at 10 every week. It starts at Sunday at 12:01 a.m. That's when the week refreshes. If you can fill this up, there's a weekly bonus. So if we go to my account, I can't right-click and open. So I'll just go to the account. You can see the 300 bonus credits. So if I get 10 amethysts during the week, it will give me 300 bonus credits. And those bonus credits add the credits right here. That adds the clicks to your websites. So that's why I shoot for 300 every day. Once you get over the 300 on your daily, the gift goes from every 25 to every 50. I'm not going to click on 50 little pictures to get a gift. So that's why my goal is 300 every day. So you saw the last gift, we got text ad impressions. I'm going to go to my account really quick. You can see I have 509 banner impressions and 1,129 text ad impressions in here. I obviously don't use them very often. So I'm going to go to banner impressions, and you can see I've created banners in here. If you have something you want a banner for, if you need help creating a banner, or if you have something you're promoting and want a banner made for you, reach out to me. I'll make it for you. I can do these pretty fast. So obviously I don't pay attention to this very often. I have 509. And you can see I have a number of banners in here. I'm just going to go ahead and evenly distribute 509. So it split up the 509 through all of the banners, and now they're assigned. So when you go to start surfing, this banner up here in the upper right-hand corner, those are banner ads. I see this one that says 28,000 USA visitors from 7 sites constantly. So they have a ton of banner impression credits. And you know what? Maybe they have an analytic on it. Maybe they have tracking on it. So maybe it's working for them. So maybe they're getting a lot of hits and a lot of impressions and a lot of leads to that. So that's why they've put more energy into those banner ads. If it works for them, great. Figure out what works for you. That's the most important part of affiliate marketing. So we go back to my account. Text ad impressions, it's the same type of system. I only have one. Promote 40 plus affiliate links with one. Anybody that knows me or knows what we've been doing for a while knows that is how I promote mysidehustle.team/bigs, my personal sign up for mysidehustle.team. So I'm going to go ahead and assign 1,129 text ad impressions. So now I have 1,000. Now it says 1,128. So it already left a text ad impression. So when you're in Start Surfing and you see the banner ad up here, and then this bar underneath the banner ad that has this headline, right here it says everything you need to succeed online. That's the text ad impression. So this is the banner at the top and then the text ad impression. Again, just like the ad on the main page, people really aren't looking at it that often unless it really catches their eye. Or you click here, see there's that 28,000 USA visitors one again. So you click in here, and while you're waiting for this green line, your eyeballs kind of look over here. New CV19 strain detected. Great. Just what we need. And then every time you click, the text ad refreshes, the banner ad refreshes. Is there any questions on Easy Hits for You? This is it. This is everything about this system. Now, when you get into my account, you can use this as a community as well. So you can go into connection requests. I have one. If you signed up with mysidehustle.vip/easy hits for you, EASYHITS 4, the number 4, and the letter U. If you went and signed up with that, then I should see your connection in here. So you can build a connection. You can, in your connections, you have connection requests. There is a way to message the people in your connections too. So you can send friend requests. It's like sending a friend request on Facebook. So if you're connecting with people and you go to messages and new message, you can legitimately send all referrals. So that will send the message out to everybody. Now, not everybody's going to read them. Not everybody's going to look at them. But if you build a community in Easy Hits for You, that's more people that you can market to. So take advantage of it. I don't, because I do my own personal email marketing. So to me, that's more important. Hopefully this covers the basics of Easy Hits for You, shows you how easy it is to get clicks to your pages, but it's not going to guarantee leads. It's not going to guarantee signups. You can get leads, you can get signups, but it's not foolproof. The more you use the system, the more attention you're going to get in the system. All of these traffic exchanges, the more dedicated you are to that traffic exchange, the more exposure they're going to put to your websites. That's the way it works. So keep clicking. Whenever you have downtime, whenever you're bored, go through and make sure that you're clicking on your links. I've got a message from David I'm going to check. So we'll go back to the cam. If you have any questions, please ask. Ask away. Let me check my messages from David, and then we'll get into Herculist. Herculist has numerous ways that you can promote. So Herculist is a decent system for that. I use Herculist every day, almost every day. Some days I just, like the rest of us, side hustles are exactly that. Side hustle. I don't dive into my side hustle every day, but I try to do some amount of work for my side hustle every day. David just sent me a message with a screenshot. My Live Good team has 42 active members in my Live Good ecosystem. So we're rocking. I need to catch up. I'm slacking. The rest of my team is doing so much better than I am. So I need to pick it up. So the next one we're going to go into. Let's go back to my cam or my screen share. Bless you, Casey. Thank you. www.vip mysidehustle.team. VIP/Herculist. HERCULIST. And we're in there. If you haven't signed up yet, you can sign up your name, email on the thing that pops up. Biggs at mysidehustle.vip. Sign me up. Everything always pops up with an ad, so you can read it. You are registered for today's Herculist 100,000 contact email solo drawing. Register up to once per hour. Yesterday's winner was blah, blah, blah. Click here for the current Herculist affiliate contest update. Check out the websites below. Click here to get your website displayed below. This is your prime ad advertising. We're going to go ahead and close that back up. If you're not logged in, click on login up in the upper right hand corner. If you're already logged in, click on logged in. If you're not logged in, click on sign up. I'm already logged in. You can go to sign up. It's self-explanatory. Put in your first name, your last name. Where did you hear about us? Type in My Side Hustle. Upper and lowercase letters and numbers only, no spaces or characters for your username. Create your username, create your password. Enter your password again. Subscribe, email. It's required. Gmail recommended. So you have to put in your email. You will get a ton of email from this platform. This platform is an email exchange as well as a click exchange. You have to do it. Now, once you've created your account, you can filter. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. You can filter your email. So if you go into your Gmail, under labels, you can create a label. All right. It's going to take me forever because I have too many tabs open. Create a label. Make the label Herculist. You can see down here I have a Herculist label. There it is. Now you can filter all of the emails to go into the Herculist label so they're not going into your inbox. So every once in a while you can just go in and delete them all. I personally will, obviously, I have 9,355 emails in here to read. It's been a long time since I've cleared it out. Every once in a while I will go through them because I will click on them and occasionally you'll see a link that'll give you extra points for reading it. This one doesn't. Deleting it. Scroll it down. That one does not. Deleting it. I report not spam whenever possible because we're all email marketers and none of us want to be marked as spam. So this one has a cash and 50-point credit link. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that link so I can get the credit. Now it says your website below. View website below while we credit your account. And a timer. Okay. If you have Prime, if you're logged in, you have Herculist Prime. I believe it's $25 right now. It changes. But if you upgrade to Gold, that timer becomes a 5-second timer versus a 15-second timer, I believe. Now it says you can see here I got 50 mailer credits earned, so I have 2,620 credits. I can go to the next credit site or I can win a prize. I always click on win prize. Always. So it's going to kind of do its thing and refresh into a new page. Sorry, Paul, you did not win a prize. Better luck next time. And then next credit site. 20-second timer. This account is not upgraded, obviously. One of mine is. So I have a much shorter timer. If you upgrade to Gold, I will get a commission. So if not, you have a longer timer. Now, if you have Herculist on one page and you're doing this and EasyHits4U on another page, if you have two monitors or two devices, you can do this from a mobile device. You can do Easy Hits from you from a mobile device. You can do them from tablets. You can do them from cell phones. You can do them from desktops. You can do them from laptops. So if you have multiple devices and you're really sitting there watching cartoons because you don't know what else to do with your life, have Herculist on one screen and Easy Hits on the other and click. If you're sitting and playing video games, have your laptop next to you and click. Every once in a while, reach over and just click the button. Look, I just got a win. Winner, Paul, you just won 50 credits. Log in members area to claim prize or next credit site. Click on the next credit site. 20-second timer. Time is money. Money is time. If you don't have money to spend on advertising, you have to put in some time. $35 mailer credits. Herc blurb credits have been earned. 2,690 total. Next credit site or win prize. Click on win prize. Oh, I won 25 more credits. Now I can log in or next credit site. So you can see how, obviously, the Herculist Plus works. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to login. We're logging in. I already put in my username and password. It saved it on here. So logging in. Logging in. It will not take that long for you. It only takes that long for me because I'm live and I have multiple browsers open and because my computer's using a lot of resources. Now, here we are. Get your website featured in the Herculist spot. Click here. Pay a little bit of extra money and your page can be the first thing that pops up when people log in. What we're going to do is go to Herculist members and click on the members button. What that's going to do is take you to the Hercu Mail. This is the email exchange for Herculist. It says my list is empty, so I must not be subscribed to Herculist email. Normally this would be full of emails, but maybe because I haven't been in here in a long time, it stopped sending them to me, so it stopped taking up space. We're going to go over on the left-hand menu. You see Herculist Plus. Go ahead and click on that. More advertising is going to pop up. $25 lifetime Herculist Gold Plus. So if you have $25 to spend one time, that makes every time you click go from 20 seconds to 5 seconds. Makes it a lot faster. Plus, you do get 9,000 contact email submissions, 22,000 proven buyer list submissions. You have to write the email for those submissions. Keep that in mind. So if you're not good at email copy, it's not going to do a lot of good. Or if you're not if you're sending something about OLSP or LiveGood or something that thousands of other people are trying to promote, probably not the best idea. But if you know how to write good email copy and you're promoting your My Side Hustle page, that's something that people don't see a lot of time. If you know how to make an attractive HTML email, which we will show you in later tutorials on how to use ChatGPT to do that, and you know how to make those pretty and eye-catching, and you know how to make them stand out from the standard black and white text that you see, then they can do some good. But you get to 25 lifetime Herculist Gold. I am a gold member on one of my accounts. Completely full disclosure. But it's so I can email. So we clear those. We clear the ads. This is your dashboard. First place we're going to go is submit daily/hourly webmail web ads. Another ad pops up. We're going to click on continue to add mailers at the top. Brooklyn, what up? Good to see you. Hope you're well. We are currently in Herculist Plus, doing a little bit of Herculist Plus walkthrough on how to get some free traffic to your websites. If you don't have Herculist Plus, if you don't have Herculist, www.mysidehustle.vip/Herculist, Herculist. So again, you can enter the drawing here if you want to. I'm going to skip it. If we scroll down, you can see regular mailer daily and Hercu Mail mailer hourly. So this is where you write your email. Now, if you're in here on a regular basis, you can click on resubmit previous ad. I doubt I have any in here because I haven't used this account in a long time. So continue to mailer history. Yeah, I don't have anything in there. So I'm going to go back to, click on account, drop down menu. I'm going to go back to submit mailer ad. And I'm going to make this as quick as I can. So continue to add mailers again. So many pop-ups. Subject line. You need more money. Period. The email URL that I'm promoting. You know what? I'm going to put Casey's link in here from my side for his for his Megalink magic link. I need to take a break. I've been talking too much, and I have to do another live at 5 on another channel. So you can see I put in Casey's URL here. Add body. You need money. Check this. And then his Megalink. And then I click submit ad. Obviously, if you guys are doing this, you want to make your email a little more catchy. You want to make it stand out a little bit. If you have the $25 upgrade, $25 for life. If you're a Prime member of Herculist, you can submit an HTML email that looks rather attractive. It does look attractive, but remember, it's going into most likely the promotions box of wherever it's being sent. So let's look at it. Continue to mailer history. Now I have something in my history. You need more money. Let's click on it, see what it looks like. That's what the email looks like. So it's pretty simple, pretty basic. It doesn't even hyperlink the link. So that's crazy. The hyperlink does pop up in another part of the email when the emails are sent. So that's how to get email credits. And obviously, now I'm viewing the next email, and it's a 20-second timer. This is like watching paint, right? Casey, I understand why you don't use Herculist very often because it's long. So we've covered the email part of it. We've covered how to get win prizes and get more traffic. The other part is the zone. So you see the button up here in your upper toolbar that says the zone. Let's go to that real quick. I do the zone on a way more regular basis than the emails. So let's go to settings and stats. And you can see I have mysidehustle.vip/join VIPs in here. So a completely different page than I normally would. I'm going to change that to mysidehustle.team/bigs. Then we're going to test it to make sure that it fits in the page. And I get it. This stuff is boring. This stuff is really monotonous. But if you don't have money to invest and you need traffic, you need to do something. So it looks like it loads up okay. mysidehustle.team/bigs if you want to sign up to my platform so you can promote 40 links with one. Then I click on change URL. It kind of solidifies it there. Back to the zone. So at the top bar, go to the zone. An ad is supposed to pop up. Whoever put in their URL for this ad didn't do it right. So their ad is not popping up. So you have to do it the right way. Now we're going to continue to zone. And now you can see we have a 20-second timer. It's done. Next, the zone site. Click on it. And a 20-second timer. This is why if you have $25, upgrade to gold. You get better email capabilities. You get to send your email out to a whole lot more people. You get to send HTML emails. Your links show up the right way. And your clicks are 5 seconds versus 20. So if you're on a free account in Herculist Plus, it's going to take you a long time to get any clicks to your sites. But you still can. Click on those buttons, click in the zone, go through your email accounts or your emails in the system, and make sure that you at least, the very thing that you should do, write it on your checklist, write it on your daily task list. Go send your Herculist email. Send it out because it does have the potential to reach over 300,000 people. So send that out every day. Miguel, my brother, it's good to see you. Hopefully I'll see you at 5. If you don't know, I am going live at 5 in the Business Support Network. If you're not in the Business Support Network, I'm going to drop a link. Give me a second. And we have any questions about Herculist? Is anybody even still watching? This stuff is really boring. I get it. But it's monotonous, it's tedious, but if you don't have money to invest, it's a way to get some traffic to your websites, especially if you're trying to get monetized. If you have Facebook Reels. I haven't tried it with Facebook Reels yet, but I have been told that you can't put Facebook video in there to get hits that count to your Facebook video. YouTube, ton of YouTube videos are put in these traffic exchanges because Google does not discount the traffic that comes from traffic exchanges as far as views. So it still shows up as a credible view. So if you have a YouTube video that you're really trying to get some more exposure to, put it in a traffic exchange and spend some time clicking. You can use your OLSP mega link. You can use your Live Good link. You can use whatever affiliate links that you have. But I strongly, strongly suggest learning how to create a landing page or a website to promote those instead. Much like I did with AskBiggs.com. If you go to www.askbiggs.com, scroll all the way down, you can fill out your name and email so you can get future tutorials that are way more exciting than this one. But you can also see the 4 main ways that I use to make money online. And I am supplementing my income. Sometimes I'm paying all of my bills with online money. It really does happen. Sometimes I have a lot of extra money because of online endeavor money, because of my online businesses, and I use that money to invest in the platforms that are on the My Side Hustle platform. So once you learn how to do that and you start building for your own future, it opens up an entire new world of just desire and wanting to learn more. And that's where I'm at. And I'm trying to share as much of the information I can with you on a very regular basis. So hopefully that answers some questions. Hopefully you have some insight on how you can promote your links, your affiliate links, drive some traffic to your links. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Sorry if this was so boring. But again, if you don't have money to spend, you have to spend some time. If you have money to spend, you can spend more time doing things you want to instead of things you have to. So one way to get more money is to continue being consistent in your business. Build consistently, stay informed, stay engaged, get involved in online communities, get involved in online groups, Facebook groups, chat communities, and just start paying attention, because the more you learn, the more you earn. And I promise you, the more you learn, the more you earn. Until next time, I'm out of here.
Thank you.